Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain you narration, direct and indirect speech. There are two ways of reproducing the words of a speaker, or you give only the substance or gist of his speech in your own words. Means in simple words you can say that there are two ways of conveying your message. First way, when you directly convey your message to someone, suppose the person is already there in front of you and you directly say something to him. And second way, when you convey your message to someone else, and when someone else will convey your message, then definitely his words will be changed. So that is indirect speech. Now you can see the example. John said, "I am busy today." Now these are the exact quoted words of John. And in another sentence you can see, John said that he was busy that day. Now in first sentence, notice something, that John has used personal pronoun I. I definitely we will use for us. So this is the direct speech, and you can notice there are comma and inverted commas. Comma and inverted commas are also always used in direct speech. So first line, John said, "I am busy today." This is direct speech. And in next line, John said that he was busy that day. Now John will definitely not use he for himself. Someone else will use he for John. So this is indirect speech because this is the words of third person. Now hopefully you all understand what is direct and indirect speech. Now I will tell you two parts of direct speech. Now the direct speech can be divided into two parts. First is reporting verb, second is reported speech. For example, direct speech, he said, "I am a student." He said, "I am a student." He said is the reporting verb, and I am a student, this is reported speech. Now I would like to tell you some important points about direct speech. First point is the direct speech is always placed within inverted commas. You can see I am a student is placed within inverted commas. Why? Because it is reported speech. And the first word of the reported speech begins with a capital letter. You can notice I after he said, this is written in a capital letter. Why? Because it is a rule. Reported speech always begins with a capital letter. Now next, a comma is placed after the reporting verb to separate it from the rest of the sentence. After he said, I have placed a comma to separate it from the reported speech. So hopefully direct speech is clear to you all. Now I would like to tell you about the indirect speech. Indirect speech, he said that he was a student. Now you can see there are no inverted commas, no comma. So firstly, no inverted commas are used in indirect speech. No comma is placed after the reporting verb said. The reported speech is generally introduced by the conjunction that. This is the rule. Whenever we remove comma and inverted comma in an assertive sentence, then we use conjunction that in indirect speech. Now this was the introduction of direct and indirect speech, and you can make a note here. Whenever we change a direct speech into indirect, all the rules depends on the reporting verb. In next video, I will tell you the rules how we can change the direct speech into indirect speech. Till then, you all have to do the written work which is shown in the video. Thank you everyone.